live. Look at that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to 3 Mississippi. It's our Wednesday night live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mike will be here shortly. He's still tied up. I may go untie him at some point. Right now, I'm going to leave him tied up. Just kidding. Just kidding. So I made a mistake. First off, right off the bat, I put dehydrated goodies in the title. My brain wasn't working when I was typing that this morning. They are not dehydrated. They are freeze dried. Totally different. Totally different. So that's my bad. My mom brain just like combusted. And just, yeah. And I knew, like when I remember typing dehydrated and being like, that doesn't feel right, but it just didn't click. It didn't register that it was like totally not the right thing. So my apologies, but it is freeze dried, not dehydrated. So there you have it. Scott Burke, I hope that you make it through the next day or two without any storm damage. I see Ryan Hall, y'all, is predicting a bleak forecast for this area. Take care, stay safe, and God bless. Thank you. Yes. We are definitely near the areas that he's saying, you know, are going to get pounded between tonight and parts of tomorrow, majority of tomorrow. So we'll see. We're in this weird little sliver that's kind of like misses some of this stuff. We get like the storm, but we don't get like the bad stuff a lot of times. So it's not as bad. So hopefully, yes. And we've got, oh, I'm already behind on comments. Look at me. Oh, good gravy. Oh, good gravy. Let's see. Wild and Free Tennessee is in the house. They are the ones that sent some of these freeze-dried goodies that we're going to be, got my box of goodies right here, that we're going to be testing out here in a little bit. I'll wait till Mike gets out here for that, just because I know he wants to partake of the goodies. It's been sitting there for several days, like taunting him and taunting Frankie, and she's already claimed the Skittles, the freeze-dried Skittles that are in there. So there you go. No worries. Jen says she's here, but she's cooking. Paul Honeyman, hello from England, all the way across the pond for a spot of tea. I love it. Dano Picola, what is going on? Auntie Anne, the always beautiful, the always fabulous moderator. We love you. Auntie Anne is in the house and valued member, as we say. Carolyn, hello. Let's see what's going on here. I have to untie Mike before Frankie gets home. She's not ready to see that yet. That is true, Paul. You're not wrong. She would just roll her eyes at me and go, "Mom, you're so gross." That's the general. You know, she's at that age right now where everything is like, "Oh, Mom, oh, you're so gross." Doesn't matter what I say or do. It's dated. It's gross. It's old. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. There's no winning with a budding 13-year-old. I'm learning this. Excuse me. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Mama Murphy, hello and howdy. Tanya Jones, hello. Well, we know I tie him up because he gets out of control. He gets a little unwieldy, as it were. So I just gotta put him in check sometimes from time to time. There it is. Let's trade paint. Hello, y'all from Oklahoma. What's going on, Jerry Jones? Hello. What is up with everyone? The ceiling. Oh. Another valued member. We've got David Glunt in the house. I know David, I believe David said he got his shirt already, that it like arrived and all. I know Karen, she's not in here right now, but she sent me a message with a picture of her sweatshirt that she got. Frederick Carr, hi Mike and Sid and Frankie. Big diehard fan of you all. I'm definitely a big subscriber recovering from surgery. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you recover quickly and easily as best you can. North Bay, Ontario. So they're freeze dried. I was mistaken in my typing. The goodies that they sent Auntie Anne from Wild and Free Tennessee they have an online store, which I actually put the link down below in the live's description tonight, called Wild and Sweet, but it's like dot fun. So I don't know if and fun is part of the title or not. I was a little iffy on that. But I know it's definitely wild and sweet. Um, and they have like a lot of stuff's off season right now as far as like the fruit that they offer. That's I keep saying dehydrated, freeze dried. Sorry guys, I keep saying that. I don't know why. In my brain, I'm just keep saying dehydrated, freeze dried, freeze dried, freeze dried. Um, you know, it's better than the clap that Tim gave everybody last night, though. So I'll take that as a win. Um, she does, yeah, she does love her daddy. Carolyn says it'll pass. Frankie loves her daddy. Yeah, she was always kind of a mama's girl until she hit a certain age, and then she's kind of doing things a little bit backwards. She's supposed to be like wanting to be a mama's girl right now and like have me teach her stuff, and she does with certain things, womanly things, but then other stuff she's just like, you don't know what you're talking about. Whatever. Um, she went through this thing for a while where she told me because I part my hair on the side that I was like I was old. I was like, when I was a kid, parting your hair down the middle was like weird. So I don't know. I'm like, whatever. Let's see. Catch up on some comments. This is what's always hard when you're by yourself. It's hard to kind of keep up on the comments. So I apologize, guys. I get up and run in here, and then I lose it. Beth Cornett, hello, hello. Tara, hello. My first live with y'all listening while making jello shots for Mardi Gras. I approve. Cheers to that. I have made my fair share of jello shots in my day. I used to work at a bar where we did jello shots, and I would occasionally it wasn't usually the one making them. Occasionally I did help with that, but I was definitely the one selling them. So Irene Turner, hello. Are you going to be at that Mid-America meetup, Irene? I'm thinking you might just be. Waiting on the hat still. Gotcha. David Glunt got himself a hat, waiting on the hat. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Severe storm and storm possible coming tonight and Thursday through here. Yeah. Tennessee is going to get hit pretty hard, and some areas was in Ryan Hall y'all's prediction for flooding. And up into Kentucky, and then the southern part of Mississippi is going to get like real bad tail end of the storm, and then there's like areas in like Alabama and the real eastern part of Mississippi where they're really saying like it could be tornado-y. Oh, and Arkansas, parts of Arkansas too are going to get hammered too, which I don't know exactly. Like I know the town, but I don't know like where it is, for like SLR and Come On and all of them, and DD5 and everybody up there, and CRC and all of them. I don't know if they're in that path, but I know that they got hit hard last week, and it's looking like they're about to get hit hard again with some water. So hopefully, it's not too bad, and hopefully everybody like respects the water and doesn't try to cross it and stays safe, and oof, you know. Karen, hello, Sid. Yes, she said she got her shirt and she wore it today. It's so soft. You all need one. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yeah, it is. I do love these sweatshirts. They're very, very soft on the inside. I do enjoy them. I did learn an important lesson though on these. They come with a little knot on them so that when you put them in the dryer, they don't slip through. But I had one slip through, so I'm going to have to double knot all of them before they go into the dryer, because they came out and then it's impossible to get it back in. David from Come On Homesteading, another long-time member. What's going on? You're about to get hammered again with some water, from what I understand. It's not going to be pretty good for, I mean, we're going to get hammered. Tennessee's going to get hammered. Y'all are going to get hammered. It's not good. It's not good. I'm sorry, I'm catching up on comments, guys. When I'm by myself for a minute, I am the worst during lives. Woo. Robert Richards is making some salmon patties. I love it. Rebel at heart. Hello. Hi from Oklahoma. It's dot fun because it's delicious fun in your mouth. Got it. So it's wild and free dot fun. There you go. Do. Gotta love it. He's on the phone, so he can't tag. That's my standard line too. Thank you, Auntie Anne, for posting that link for Wild and Free Tennessee. Into the Mist. What's going on, Lindsay girl? Let's see. David, how bad is that storm supposed to get right where you are? I heard all kinds of like flooding. I mean, I know we're going to be under a tornado watch and all that good stuff too, but I know right now for you guys, flooding is the issue du jour, if you will. Um, Jen says her hair won't even part in the middle. So this is what happens when I get way behind on comments here. And then my thing is skipping back up to the top, which I do not enjoy. I know. Paul says Sid forgets that going solo after tying Mike up has its drawbacks. It does. That's true. Mardi Gras jello shots. I know, right? They sound like a good time, and we were not invited. So I'm a little hurt inside, but that's okay. MT Homestead, we got Mike and Terry in the house. They are coming up later tonight at 8 p.m. You're over the flooding. I would be too, David. With all that you guys had to deal with getting the truck out of the creek and all of that shenanigans, it's not going to be more water is not going to be fun, but at least this one you have a little more warning for. I think the last one there wasn't much warning. This one, at least you guys kind of know what's coming. Maybe you'll be able to make a few preparations ahead of time to batten down the hatches and stay put. In theory, it doesn't always go that way, but you know. David says, David Glunt said that we had a lot of rain in Delaware, but no snow or ice, so he's happy. That's good. That's good. Steve C says, hey, Three Mississippi, come on homesteading, Auntie Anne. He's just naming everybody he knows in the group. I'm just going to stop right there because it's a long list. David says hello. I'm sorry, Steve says hello. My screen keeps skipping. It's no fun for me. Makes me feel crazier than I am. We are supposed to get the storms here in about an hour or two, says MT Homestead. I saw you guys had it passing through a little bit. Sounds like it's not going to be as severe passing through Oklahoma. So like you and Auntie Anne and everybody else that's in Oklahoma, sounds like it's not going to be as bad. But 50-mile-an-hour winds. Auntie Anne said they had some crazy winds yesterday. That's no bueno. Oh my goodness. David from Come On Homesteading says he did too. Crazy, crazy, crazy storms. I'm telling you, that wind gets nutty. Backroad Freedom is in the house. Hello. Let's see. Yeah, the winds that go through Oklahoma are no joke on a normal day. And then you add in a storm. I can only imagine. I haven't been in Oklahoma when it's been storming real bad. But just a normal day of wind is like good times. I would maybe not drive to Starkville tomorrow there, Jen. I would maybe reschedule whatever you have planned in Starkville tomorrow. I'm just saying. Whoa, gosh, I do not know why my screen, I'm pulling my screen down and it keeps popping back up and then it's not being fantastic. Oh, Karen's gonna get more snow there tomorrow. There's a surprise. I feel like she's been living in snow for a minute. John at Cold Beer Ranch snuck in here. Who let him in here? I'm just kidding. We love you, John. Is your beautiful Natasha with you? We all love us some Natasha. Backyard Freedom says or backyard. Where'd I get that from, Justin? Good grief. Back Road Freedom. It's 76 degrees and sunny here in northern San Antonio, Texas. It was warm today here, but drizzly, which is usually a sign of tornado weather. So there you have it. Knock on some wood. Woo! Ridge Life, Tim is in the house. Driving using speech to text and listening intently. That's right. It's the only way to listen. It's a well-trained man right there. Mike usually just ignores me and makes sure that I'm on his deaf ear side, so then he can't listen to me. So, yeah. He got let's see, Wild and Free says they got a 3-inch electric pump if anyone needs it. I feel like I missed something there. I don't know. I have missed in the chat. I'm only on my phone and can't keep up. I know it's hard to keep up in here. I'm struggle busting with it right now. Like no joke. Safety's off, and this thing is just cruising on its own speed right here. It is what it is. I'll figure it out. Maybe, maybe Jonathan from Cold Beer Ranch will eventually put out another video. I think it's been about 2 weeks since the last one. Maybe a week and a half. Probably been about a week and a half. I don't know. Ryan Hall said, bring it in or strap it down if you want to keep it. Oh man, Lindsay, I know. I was telling Mike, I was like, I'm nervous about some of the stuff we have out there for the chicken coop that's like not fully finished. And I'm a little nervous about that because we are expected to get some no joke wins. So I have a feeling after the live tonight, might have to go strap some stuff down and move some things around. And I'm gonna pull one of the vehicles in the garage, and I'm gonna move some things. Everything else is under the overhang of the shop, but they did mention that we could get some hefty hail, and I don't really want to leave my truck out in that, so I think I'm gonna throw my truck into the garage for the night, just to be on the safe side. Unfortunately, Mike forgot to, in between rainstorms, and I didn't remind him again, but he was gonna charge the battery on the fit, but we didn't get that done, so that means that I can't move the fit unless he jumps it, and then I can move it. I don't know. We'll see here. I apologize, guys. I am way behind on comments, and I'm scrolling as fast as I can, but it's doing this weird jumping thing tonight. Mike is here. He is I sent him to bed with no supper. No, I'm just kidding. He's locked in his office currently. It is what it is. He's gonna get here. Watched your premiere again this morning. Was so good. Come on. Are you talking to me or are you talking to somebody else that had a premiere? I'm confused. I don't know who you're talking about, David. I'm on a miss. My screen is doing weird stuff. I'm trying to keep up, you guys, and this is really hard since I'm on my own here. I'm just there. There, I did it. Me? Why, thank you, David. I'm trying to remember which premiere it was. Was that the deer hunting one? Were you trying to learn how to deer hunt? So you watched the deer hunting premiere again? have Frankie give you lessons? That was it did turn out to be a good video. I was happy with how that turned out. And yes, you were trying to get lessons. Yes, that's right. Well, Frankie will teach you. We should send her to we'll send her up to Come On Mountain for like a week, and she'll put you through an intensive hunter's boot camp, and she'll teach you how to find the deer and shoot straight. But next time, now that it's not deer season, next time you come through this way, we're going to have to actually be able, or we're not going to have to actually be able to, we're going to be able to actually do some shooting. Because we couldn't do that because it was, well, we were a little pressed for time and everything too, but with it being deer season, we didn't want to be out there just, plinking, scaring off the deer. Brian from Vineyard Farmhouse. Good evening, Sid. Yes, good evening. I know Brian's got a big, which I haven't even talked to Mike. He's been literally locked in his office all day, working hard, that one, slaving away. But I know you've got your big milestone kind of celebration tonight that you sent me. So, because he's on tonight at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I think he's doing a little bit of a panel tonight. He's going to have different people on, and MT Homestead is going to be in there too, I guess. And so that's going to be a fun one. I'm going to try to pop in at least for a little bit of it. We'll see. Oh, look at that. Beth Harrington's in the house. She made it by the seat of her pants, by the skin of her teeth. Ha, ha, ha. Cold Beer Ranch says, did I figure out the trespassers? No, other than the fact that, a lot of people were saying, oh, somebody probably just dumped the carcass. And I'll say this, I doubt that, because there were so many better choices of ditches alongside the road that they would have had to drive into the field quite a ways from the road to then dump the carcass. And there were tire tracks that we did not leave that were leading up to it. So I highly doubt that. I think it was a spotlight road situation, and then they drove in, dealt with it real quick, and just left the remnants there instead of just throwing it in the back of the truck and leaving. Um, likely a situation where they just didn't want to take it with them, or they, you know, maybe were worried about a game. I have no idea, but anyway, yeah. So there's that. But no, so we did not figure it out. And again, it's one of those things too where there's so many things that we have to do when we got here, that certain things like posting those kinds of signs, and anything really having to do with that pasture, other than Mike putting up the food plot and testing the Premier One fencing over there, was really low priority because we weren't really doing anything over there yet. But by next deer season, we will have, we do have a game plan for what we're going to do, and we will have some things posted, and a little more, we'll be upping the security level on that end for sure. So it'll be all good. Um, Liberty Farm says that they got 10 acres with garage, cabin, complete chicken barn in Northwest Minnesota. If anyone was interested, for 95,000. Motivated seller. He needs the funds to move to Texas. I don't think in winter is the time to entice people to move to Minnesota. Call me crazy. Call me crazy, buddy, but I don't know if that's the time that people are going to be like, you know where I want to be right now when it's cold and miserable? Minna freaking soda. Like, I just don't see that happening this time of year, but you never know. It could be somebody's like ideal dream. You never know, right? You never know. Um, Keith H, hello from Delta. Raining here, but not bad. You're gonna get hammered. What was it? Ryan Hall said was tomorrow, I believe, is when the Delta is really gonna get hammered. The unsolved tale of the haunted skeleton deer on through Mississippi. Yes, that's. I know, and it even winked at me when you know, no, that's not true. Didn't happen. Southern Bliss Homestead. Hello. Let's see. One of those giant Mississippi hawks dropped that deer. You might be right, Edward. You might be right. You never know. Yeah, there will be a fence up across that property, but like I said, the folks that lived here previously to us, they didn't really have livestock. So there were no structures for livestock. They didn't have, other than a little bit of fencing, because they had cattle and a couple of pasture horses, but hadn't really had cattle over here in a really long time. So the fencing was not, and there's no like gate at the front or fencing across the front. So that is something that we will change, because we will be having livestock. And that's twofold. We'll be able to put a trail cam out there, maybe a solar powered something or other, security light situation where it'll, motion sensor type thing, so that if somebody were to try to cross there, we're going to be planting some trees in a certain pattern, to allow for, less visibility from the road, that kind of thing. So, it is what it is. Wild and Free Tennessee says, I've seen 2 to 3 up on my mountain that coyotes or something got a hold of and just looked like what y'all found, just no tire tracks. Yeah, the tire tracks is what like kind of did it for me. That was like, that was somebody shooting from the road. And that's really common, apparently, in this area. A lot of people just shoot from their vehicles. You're not supposed to. It could totally be aliens, Backroad Freedom. 100%. With everything in the news this week, why not? Anal probing deer alien people. Sure, I'm for it. The zombies might have gotten that deer. I know, right? That's possible too. I'm not ruling anything out nowadays. It's just all a crapshoot at this point. It's exactly right. 100%. Drew's lens is in the house. What is going on? I know. What are you gonna do? My goodness. But yeah, I can hear him. He's still on the phone with work. He's just getting sucked in tonight. I may have to do some of this freeze dried testing without him if he doesn't come out here in the next minute or two. I don't know. We'll see. Wild and Free Tennessee says that he's with you. Them aliens, they are super smart and stuff, riding and hanging tough in them balloons. I know. I'm telling you. It's crazy. Wild hogs, cactus, and western diamondback rattlesnakes. No, thank you. No, thank you. Tiger says, unfortunately, it's common all over Mississippi. We have many deer that it's easy for outlaws to spotlight and get away with. Yeah. Liberty Farms says, how do y'all tag someone in the chat? Liberty Farms, you can't do it from your phone. You can only do it from like a laptop or a PC. And then in order to do it, you just type the @ symbol and start to type the beginning of their screen name. And then the options will pop up and you select which one you're going after, and then it will tag them. That is how it's done, but you cannot do it from your phone because apparently YouTube does not have that technology yet, which is ridiculous. But what are you gonna do? You fought off a scorpion yesterday at work, and you won, I hope. Oh my goodness. Oak, Carrie is in the house. Hey there, Sid. Hope you're having a good evening. I am. Thank you very much. John says Paul says that, John, I do like steak and kidney pies. I'm not, kidney pies. Oof, that's a hard sell for me. I don't know about that. Not a live one. Southern Blessed Homestead says, have you seen an armadillo yet? I am convinced that they don't live. That they are, they only exist in the form of splat. That's the only time I have seen them, with the exception of one that we caught on a trail cam. Like literally just briefly on a trail cam. And that was it. So no sightings of living armadillos. Unalived armadillos all the time. Actually, not so much all the time out here. I saw them when I was driving through Tennessee. In Oklahoma, every 2 feet, there was a dead armadillo on the side of the road. Out here, not a lot. I see more. I did see a raccoon cross the road the other day, a living one. It would be weird if a dead one crossed the road. That's a whole different problem. But armadillo, I do see a lot of dead dogs and cats in the road because people kind of just let their dogs and cats like roam wherever and whatever. And so, yeah, I don't know. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Southern speed bumps, Dano says. I like that. That's what they are. I catch them drinking your beer all the time. The armadillos. Maybe that's why I keep finding so many dead ones over here. By the time they walk it off and they're sober, they just die at the state line. I don't know, man. A lot of skunks. I haven't seen any skunks. I believe that they exist, but I have not seen them. I've smelled a few when I've been driving, but I have not seen any alive or dead. That's not true. I did see an alive one on the trail cam fighting with deer. In fact, I included it in a clip in a couple of videos of trail cam footage because it was just that funny. This skunk like freaking out with these deer, and I found that quite amusing. Oh, see, look at that. Steve knows even better than I do. Actually, all you have to do is spell their name correctly and complete it, and it will tag them. I did not know that. I thought you had to put the @ symbol. Look at this. I'm learning things every day. Why, thank you, Steve. Right? I saw a dead raccoon cross the road. Here's your sign. It's been a day. It's been a day, let me tell you. Sid's not talking? What did I miss? She said Ridge Life, Sid's not talking. I don't know. I must have missed something. I don't know. Oh, but I do need to mention before I forget, next week, Tim was kind enough to switch with us. So normally Tim goes live on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. And we go live on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. But next week, we're doing the old Freaky Friday, except Friday is not involved in it. We're doing the old swapperoo. So because we have, our church only does one Ash Wednesday service at night, which is at 6 o'clock, which means we would have to either not do our live, not go to church, or whatever, right? So anyway, Tim was nice enough to switch with us. So we're gonna flippity floppity, and we're gonna go live next week at 6 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock on Tuesday. I'll get this straight. I will. We're gonna go live at 7 o'clock on Tuesday, which is Ridge Life. Ridge Life Ramblings normally is where he goes live. Normally his spot, and he's gonna take what is normally our spot at 6 o'clock on Wednesday. There. Whew. So we're just switching family nights around a little bit. That's all. Oh, John. Well, you know, John, you missed it yesterday, but Tim was trying to give everybody the clap. So I'm not saying, I'm just saying. So, you know, I had not ever laughed so hard in a live in my life last night. If you guys have not watched Tim's live from last night on Ridge Life Ramblings, we were laughing so hard. Like, I was dying. It was so funny. So funny. I know, right? I will, Auntie Anne. I 100% will. Southern Bless Homestead said, I got the clap from Ridge Life. I think everybody did last night. I'm telling you. Oh, it's all Grady got a skunk in their last clip, Gary Team says. Interesting. It was so funny, Karen. I know, I was dying. It was hysterical. And then he was so like tickled with himself as well, which I also found amusing because I am also very easily amused. So yes, but I did go and send some love to Mel, and I even said she looks stressed in today's real talk. Her face I could just see it, like her jaw was clenched, her face, like she looked stressed, like in control, but stressed. And I was like, I can see it on your face, girl. Tim says to give you the clap. It's gonna be fine. Oh, Auntie Anne, you're gonna have to watch it. It was so funny. Like, when you get a chance, you're gonna have to go back and watch Tim's live from last night, because it was just, it's hysterical. I know, he is. I'm telling you. Oh, Sharon Miles says, speaking of skunks, I saw 2 that were solid black, except for a little snow white spiky top. Sorry, sometimes I can't see so pretty good. Top that and looked like a toupee. Never seen one that colored like that. Oh, that's funny. Oh, you did go back and watch it. Yes, it was quite entertaining, if I do say so myself. Oh, is he deigning to grace us with his presence? I think Miguel is about to walk in.
There's a solid chance my phone's gonna ring again.
Well, good for you. Don't need the clap, doctor, to go away.
Man, I'm just slammed in there.
He is.
Anyway, sorry guys.
I know. Now I've been waiting to try these things.
Oh, you were waiting for me.
I was waiting for you. So I'm gonna try. So we've got the freeze-dried, wild and sweet Granny Smith apples.
That don't sound bad.
And yeah, this is the one that I picked, and the rest is like candy. So
okay, let me help you with that.
Yeah, I'm special.
See that little notch right there?
Yeah, I did that on the first one, but then I don't know what happened. Things happen, guys.
There's 100% operator.
He did get loose. I told everybody that I had you tied up in the office, and I may or may not untie you later.
All right. Are we just supposed to go ahead and eat it?
Well, yeah. This is Granny Smith, not dehydrated, but freeze dried.
Oh, it's freeze dried.
Because I am riding the short bus all the way today. Oh, I like that.
Have I had freeze dried fruit?
I don't know if you've ever had. I really like that a lot.
That is a brand new texture to me.
I enjoy that.
Huh.
I enjoy that. Those are mine. You don't get those.
I've looked at those are mine. I've looked at buying a freeze dryer. But
I know we didn't have snacks tonight, Drew's Lens. He says, I love family night. And I was like, yes, and tonight we have snacks.
Drew, what's going on? I'm not gonna try to figure out who's all in here. I'll just read the.
Assume it's the usual suspects.
The usual suspects.
Yeah, pretty much. It was very good. I highly recommend.
Rebel Heart.
Do highly recommend the apples. Those are very good. I don't remember what this one is. This is the.
I'm still eating my apple.
Oh, sorry.
Speaking of apples, I think I'm gonna plant some apple trees.
Wild berry. Oh, this is Skittles. Wild berry Skittles. No, freeze dried Jello wild berry spritzer. My bad.
They
This
are
is
in
Jello.
I've looked into them. They're super
They're
expensive.
very expensive, but you know,
What is this?
this is Jello.
Purple. It's purple flavor.
Freeze dried Jello wild berry spritzer.
Freeze dried Jello.
Yeah.
Who thought that was a good idea? Oh. Wow.
It's like eating a pixie stick, but not.
I really like the texture of this one.
That's interesting. It's like eating a
It
pixie
just-
stick, but
it just-
not as sweet.
Wow.
Like
Huh.
that's kind of neat.
Yo, Mike.
I'm not mad at that at all.
NT.
That's quite tasty. What is this? This is freeze dried Snickers.
Huh. Mike Webb.
Beth says, "I'll get Sid some freeze dried nanners. Don't you dare."
Yes, that's a great idea.
Yes, and I will use them to make freeze dried nanner pudding that I will serve at Sunday lunch, but will not partake of.
Frankie is at youth group.
This is the Snickers.
She's churching.
She's churching.
This is a freeze dried Snickers.
That's the rumor.
Are you allowed to repackage and sell somebody else's product as a freeze dried product?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious. Oh,
That's good.
there's nothing healthy about that. I'm gonna tell you right now.
That is very good,
But it is yummy.
guys.
Ooh, that's my
freeze-dried
favorite one so
Snickers,
far.
That's really good. I really like
Definitely.
the apple. For like the healthy side, like the apple, and then when it's season again, some of the other fruit that they offer that's freeze dried, like mangoes and things like that, it's just they don't have them right now. I will 100% try those because that's yummy. That's good. All right.
How many of y'all? Oh, we got more.
Well, yeah, there's more.
How many of y'all have like teenage daughters or tweenage daughters? I got the struggle's real. Apparently, so Frankie, while she's opening this, I'm not gonna open this one for her. I'm gonna see
I
how
did
she
the other
does.
one by myself. This one's for her.
So Frankie, I have not braided Frankie's hair in a while because she's on a kick right now where
She wants straight hair.
she wants straight hair. So she got the hair straightener and the blow dryer and everything going on. And apparently, to exist as a girl of that age requires 2 bathrooms
Well, here's the problem. This
simultaneously.
But okay, but the main bathroom, like where the shower and stuff is, does not have a plug, does not have an outlet. So she can't do her hair. That's why she has to occupy both.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the problem. I can solve that.
Then solve it.
So
That's the reason she was in both bathrooms.
So lately, here's what goes on. I go to the bathroom and she's in there in the shower or on the commode or whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool. We got another one down the hall that way. I go down to that one. All of her hair stuff is in there on the toilet.
And that girl has a lot of hair. She has all the hair.
So it's like my option is either move all her stuff or go outside.
Which is an option. I told you. For you, it's an option.
Equally.
I'm just saying, okay, listen, I'm mad at this now. It's like I got it, but I can't get it. The little ones are really hard to open.
You didn't get it. You got it all jacked up.
Listen, Linda.
Don't call me Linda.
I'll call you Linda if I want to.
Do I get to decide what to call you?
I already know what you want to call me. I'm just making sure I'm not getting like a tornado warning right now. I just got a
Tornado.
I just got a weather alert, so I'm just
Hey,
just checking.
let's see. The next person to comment, Carolyn Lelinski. Carolyn Lelinski. Hey, didn't you win something yesterday on Carolyn Lelinski on Ridge Life Live?
On Ridge Life.
You get to pick the color that I'm gonna try right now. So we got blue, we got orange, we got green, we got purple, blue, orange, green, and purple. It looks like. Carolyn Lelinski. Which color am I trying? I'm just curious.
The China bag. It's a China bag. That's right. Kim and Scott say it's a China bag.
Mike needs a bucket. Yeah, right.
There we go. That one's the small ones are hard to open. Not gonna lie.
Freestone peach trees make more money. Oh, you must be commenting on my comment earlier about wanting to plant some apple trees.
You warned them that if it happened again, it was going in the bin. I'm guessing being a teenage daughter situation.
Yeah. You know, I wasn't really planning on planting them on a large enough scale to be able to sell. More for us, really. But here's the thing about peaches. I totally get it. They do, and but there's an abundance of peaches down here because they grow so well, that you can get them dirt cheap during the season. So I feel like I should grow something that isn't as abundant. And I was actually looking at fig trees. Um,
Oh, see, even David says you should go relieve yourself outside around the garden because it will deter the animals.
yeah, that's actually that's not true, David.
Oh,
The animals, believe it or not, pretty much.
they're
In
happy.
fact, did you know? I'm going to tell you a true story, David. If you're a deer hunter, you'd know. You can actually go pee right on a deer scrape, and it will actually attract more deer. So they don't really know that you're human. They just know that something went here. Let's investigate and let's compete with them, and let's throw our own scent there to let them know this is our place. So
Watermelon taffy.
yeah,
That's pretty good.
what happened to Carolyn? I'm going to pick my own.
She bailed on you, bro.
She bailed. She bounced.
You want to try one of these?
Taffy.
Yeah, watermelon.
Watermelon taffy.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Auntie Ann says you should grow Snickers.
You should grow Snickers. That was a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Into the mist. Hello. Man.
That's pretty tasty.
Okay, I'm gonna go. What are these again?
Those are sour. Hold on. You
Mm.
can't read that.
I don't know if I want sour.
Extreme sour, chewy, sweet tarts. These are Skittles. I won't eat those.
Old man
I
on a
like
mission
Skittles.
said he picked red a long time ago.
Oh,
So red it is.
I'm gonna go with blue.
Whoa. Ooh. What are those? Got a real sour finish.
It's sour. It's supposed
Yeah.
to be.
No. I wasn't listening to anything you were saying.
You never do.
We've been married
is
for ever.
long.
Why would I listen?
Exactly. Freeze dried, extreme sour.
Oh yeah, that
chewy.
explains that. They're definitely sour.
He told you. See, I told you guys. He does not listen. Okay, but you're on your own with the Skittles because I don't eat Skittles.
And plus, we don't want you trying to open any
That's
more bags.
accurate. I'm not touching the little bags. Are a struggle bus. The big
You have to
bags,
open it slow and make sure you peel it straight across.
That's not the problem. The problem is
Oh yeah, that's the problem is
you're about to have a problem, mister.
I got 99 problems.
You're 98 of them.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Snickers.
Those Snickers were good. That was good, Cam. That was good. Thank you for sending those. Those are yummy, guys. I know you can't take our word for it. I know you can't taste it through the computer, guys, but those are a tasty little treat. Ooh.
Jen's and Beth is headed.
They're on their way to go get kiddos.
They're all headed to the church. Something tells me that there's about to be a wives convention. They're probably going to go to No Way Jose's or something afterwards.
No.
Here. So here's my thoughts about freeze dried, whatever all that stuff was.
Good.
It's delicious.
It's delicious. So yeah, I did drop the link down below there in the description, guys, for wild and sweet.fun. And they've got freeze dried fruit. Yeah, okay. I thought I said it wrong again. Freeze dried fruit and candies and things like that. And very yummy.
Scott says plant pomegranates. We had 2 pomegranate trees at our old place.
That's true, we did.
And as delicious as they are, I found that they weren't worth the work on a very large scale.
But the chickens like them, and it's fun to throw them like little bombs and watch them explode, and the birds.
And then the birds go crazy.
That was fun. That was my favorite pastime.
A pomegranate occasionally is awesome. But if I wanted to like try to juice pomegranates and like do something like with a whole tree's worth, man, I just don't know if I want to do that again.
Oh, so somebody said that.
That's what they said?
Yes, they said bleh. Wild and Free said that somebody asked them about cheese earlier. I'm assuming about freeze drying it, and she said that yes, they do shred it and slice, but mostly for personal use. They don't generally have that, I guess, on their storefront. So.
Probably because it's a dairy product, and there's probably some laws or rules about that.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, Ridge
Hi,
Life, did you
Heather.
post anything today? I have been so slammed. I have not looked at YouTube today, but I've been
If he did,
curious.
he posted it really late because when I looked earlier, there wasn't anything.
Yeah,
So that I hadn't already watched.
I want to follow up
So.
to his live yesterday about something that happened on something bad that happened. I want to know what it was. I just did. Oh,
Oh, then I
he
missed
just
it.
posted it. Okay, cool. Then I will try to watch that as soon as we're done because is it the one I'm looking for to find out what happened? I predict
What are you
it
talking
has to do
about?
with the bees. I predict it has to do with the bees. You do not have to confirm nor deny that because we want everybody that's in here to go watch that video. But
At first it didn't have sound, but it's fixed. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Interesting.
I could have just called him and he would have told me, but I want to
Drew's
be
Len
surprised.
says that he's actually going to post a video tomorrow.
Whoa! You know, on the last video that you have up, I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the last video that you have posted says that you're working on a video that's going to post in a couple of days.
And then he fell off the face of the earth.
That was a long time ago, bro.
And then COVID hit. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It hasn't been that long since he posted a video. I'm just playing.
Right.
But yeah, I'm excited to see like what he's got going on there. If he's actually posting a video tomorrow, that's crazy. It's been so many ages.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been like a month. It's been like a month. Yeah. That's not like ages and ages, but it seems like it.
Yeah.
Well, he's been trying to compete, with Into the Mist, and he's getting left behind.
Well, I think
he's the one that's missed.
He was, he was, from my understanding, he's been helping her with a lot of the filming and some of that kind of stuff with the channel. Right. So he was kind of more focusing on her channel and not as much on his channel. So
Keith wants to know if we're going to do crawfish this year. We don't call them crawdads.
Like raise them or just do a boil?
Probably a boil.
Yeah, we'll probably do boil.
We either will do a boil or there's a guy here locally that
just set up
like his own little deal where he's got like 5 or 6 boilers set up on Saturdays, and he's bringing them in from Louisiana Crawfish Company, all fresh, and you just like swing by and he does them for you, and
or
you
you
take
can
20
order
pounds.
them live from him,
right?
And I don't know if he's getting them from the Louisiana Crawfish Company.
Yeah, mud bugs. We call them that too. Mud bugs.
I don't know if that's where he's getting them from though.
But anyway, yeah, I really, really like crawfish. She likes everything else that's in the crawfish. She likes the spices and the flavor, and she's like, crawfish are okay, but the corn and the andouille and the potatoes and whatever else is in there. And I like to add shrimp.
I honestly and I've done it before. I do all the same seasonings and the same process. I just don't add crawfish. I do the potatoes, the corn, all of that, and I just add shrimp. I just do a shrimp bowl.
Yeah,
and it's good.
But you got to find fresh shrimp. That's the problem.
I can find it.
Certain times of year, it's going to be easier to get fresh shrimp, and they're going to be different shrimp than what we're used to. They'll be coming up out of the Gulf.
Yeah, but they have them right now. They have the big ones that are full.
The prawns.
Yeah, but they're like, I would say like they're in between, like what you would see like a prawn back home and here. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're yummy.
Paul rarely watches TV because you watch a lot of YouTube, right?
That's right. That's what he said.
Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube. Man.
I watch everybody that I know.
I don't watch everybody that I know.
Maybe not everybody that I know, but I watch as many as I can of the people that I know.
Yeah. I mean, I try to like like David.
Yeah.
Tim.
Yeah.
Simple Life Reclaim.
Yeah.
I got to get up on CRC. Sorry guys, I haven't been over there lately. I need to catch up on them.
I've watched some of their I watched their daily vibe probably more than I hit their regular videos. I haven't seen a regular video pop across my feed, and I can't go hunting for it. So if it doesn't pop up,
between Tim at Ridge Life and Ridge Life and Ridge Life and Ridge Life,
right?
And then David at Come On and Come On.
Yeah, they keep us busy just watching their channel.
I try not to miss any of theirs, and then Simple Life Reclaim.
Yeah.
And that keeps me pretty slammed. I try to watch Porch Time, Deep South Homestead. I try to watch him pretty regularly. I enjoy his Porch Time. And with gardening about to start, I'll probably be I'll be following his gardening. There's a couple other big channels that I do like to watch when it comes to gardening.
Shrimps are yummy. Yes, they are.
Um, what is it? Oh man, what's the folks that moved to North Carolina last year? I just drew a blank.
I have no idea who.
She's like a big time gardener.
Oh. Roots and Refuge.
Roots and Refuge. I enjoy their gardening. I do watch Mi Gardener for certain things. I like his YouTube videos that are like focused. Like you can go if you Google like how to start seeds or like just pick something real simple. Like if Mi Gardener has an option, click on it because it's focused. It's to the point. Where some of us like to get off and ramble, and which some people like. The bigger experience of, hey, here's what's going on. But before we do that, let's run down and check out the culvert, right? The culvert. So,
Are you having a stroke? What
no,
happened?
I just realized that I'd shot something the other day after a big storm that is still on my phone.
That you never gave
More
me.
than the other day, like a week and a half ago, that I was going to pepper into another video. It was like, before we do that, let's go check out the culvert. And I went down and checked out the culvert, and then I never gave you the footage, so it never got used.
Fail.
Yeah.
It's probably supposed to go in the video that I did today, huh?
Maybe.
It's coming out Friday.
Maybe.
He's new, folks.
Oh, who are we talking about? She moved to South Carolina? Jess. Oh, yeah, Jess. Jess. That's her name. She's got the tattoos, and she's like gardening, like guru. Yeah. Let's see here. Who else? I used to watch a lot of Arms Family's gardening stuff. He was doing a lot of container stuff and in the high tunnel, but he's kind of doing less he's doing less gardening on his channel now. His channel's more about, bigger outdoor picture stuff. So I don't catch as many of his. Who else do we watch? Who do you watch? I watch.
I think her name's my son's I watched.
I'm
trying to think.
Oh, there's the Australian guy that gardens. I like the way he talks. I like his accent. I don't need to promote him. He has like 2 million subscribers, but I enjoy watching him.
Self-sufficient me.
Self-sufficient me. Yeah. Anytime one of his pops up, but he's on the opposite growing cycle of us. So it's interesting because during the winter when nothing is going on here, that's when he's like booming.
That's right. Please send my friend the clap. Everybody.
Who, Ridge Life?
Yeah, I did go and send it to Mel today.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Yeah, guys.
Well, I was telling them earlier, I was like, she looks stressed in their real talk today. Like stressed. Like you could see it in her face. And I was like, homegirl needs a glass of wine and like a hot minute to just breathe. Like, and the clap. Like from Tim.
Yeah, if y'all didn't watch Tim's live last night, you should probably go watch it. It was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, Backroad Freedom. I actually watched none of your videos lately, which I mean I don't even know if you have any. I have not clicked on your channel in a little while. But
well, I try to pop in like he
was
live. He was live the other day, and I popped in, and then like I try to pop in when I know somebody's going to be live, just because And then sometimes I like silently stalk, and because I'm doing other things while I'm listening to it. Like I might be sorting video clips and like moving files, but I don't have to like listen to it yet. And I'll be listening to somebody, but then I'm not typing a comment, so they never know I was there. I'm in and I'm out. I'm like
well, a gangster. I actually watched him.
I'm like a ninja.
I watched him for a while. He had Brian from the Vineyard Farmhouse on, and I bounced in there, and I'm trying to remember who I went to first after Tim's video. There was somebody else live that must not have been that important.
Speaking of which, Brian is doing like a panel tonight about his milestone, and I was supposed to tell you about it, but then I didn't see you, so you came out here. So there you go. But that's like tonight.
All right, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, bottom line is when I see, there's a couple people like Backroads Freedom, Justin, that if I see them on doing a live, I'll jump in there and hang out. I probably should go to your page and watch some of your produced content. Well, I'll tell you who I just like recently discovered, thanks to y'all. Tree Haven.
I don't know if you technically discovered him, but like he's new to you.
Well, that's what I mean. I recently discovered.
I know, but it makes it
That's
sound
like saying I recently discovered
plutonium.
this new
No,
kind
I'm just
of bourbon. Well, it's been out there, but I've recently discovered it. I know I was on a panel with him once. I know he's been in here. We've chatted. But man, when he posted that premiere, and I had something going on, and I didn't even think I was going to be able to watch it.
Yeah, because he messaged me and said, "Hey, I don't know if Michael will remember me, but we were on a panel a few weeks ago on Brian's channel."
Yeah.
And I mentioned it to Mike, and then he happened to be available, so he hopped in and watched the premiere, and he was like,
It was so good.
"Yeah,
it was so good.
He's entertaining."
Like, I have to go watch some more. In fact, you know what? If a mod in here can post a link to his premiere
the other day,
to that specific video from the other day, I mean, I highly recommend anybody go watch it. You won't be able to watch it until like later tonight because we got back-to-back entertainment here.
That's true.
But it was awesome. It was worth the watch.
Hold on, Drew. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you weren't a wrench. My bad.
You took Drew's wrench away?
No, he never had one.
You never gave him one?
Why can't I find? Oh,
yeah. Put user in timeout. Do that.
I'm not gonna put him in timeout.
Nobody puts Drew in a corner.
Shh, I'm not putting Drew in timeout. That's rude. I'm gonna make Lindsay one too.
Say the name again. And it's a Tree Haven, and it was a premiere that he posted. Man, it's been about 5 days ago now, I think. I don't remember exactly what day it was.
Now you both had
wrenches. Was it on the weekend?
No, it was like this. It was like Monday.
One night after work.
It was like Monday.
Yeah, it was his last premiere. Oh, there we go. Ridge Life got it. Ridge Life Ramblings right there.
Wow, he said that while he's driving. I'm just kidding. He's probably not driving anymore. He was driving. Hopefully he's not driving anymore.
Yeah. It was very entertaining.
I didn't take anybody's wrench away. I didn't take a wrench.
Southern Blessed.
I'll give you a wrench too, Southern Blessed. I don't know what's going on. It's also they did an update thing now where it's a different kind of moderator. You have more power.
Oh no, you just made her a managing moderator.
That's all the option is now. They changed it.
No.
Look, listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda.
Look, that's the
Scroll
only.
Down. Go over
there is no scroll. That's it. Look at this. Look, nothing. I'm telling you. I read the thing that they sent. I'm telling you.
All right. I believe you.
This one, oh ye of little faith, thinks I know. I know nothing, but I know the things.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a standard moderator and a managing moderator. So you need to do an update.
You don't listen. They changed it now. It's a whole thing.
Are you sure about that?
Did you read the memo? Did you read the memo? No, you did not. Thank you.
All of these people agree with me. All of these people agree with me. There's supposed to be a standard moderator.
It won't let me. You just saw my screen.
Oh no, I agree. I agree that your screen was jacked up, but I believe you need to do an update.
But I got a memo that said, okay.
You got a memo?
I did.
Was it handwritten?
Sir?
I feel like I'm about to get in trouble.
On that note, guys, big thank you to Wild and Free Tennessee for the bag of goodies. Highly recommend. That link is down below for your very own freeze-dried goodies that you can get. Those were yummy.
Oh, I have a question. It's important. I know we might run a minute over, but it'll be. I have a very important question. Josh Ward sent me a text message today, and I don't think he's in here right now, but he is in here a lot. Sent me a text message today with a photograph of 5 M1 Garands that just came into a local gun store down here in Starkville. And 2 of them are rare. One of them is a Harrington Richardson, and one of them is a Winchester.
And you just told the whole internet, so what are you going to do now?
Well, they're not going to go to Starkville and buy these, but they're going to go fast. Who in this room thinks that Mikey needs one of those M1 Garands? I feel like we need to take a boat.
I think Mikey needs his head examined. That's true. I was talking about tying him up and anal probing from Alien.
Why
That's true.
would you talk about that?
Well, because
Because you watch too much South Park?
no, I also didn't name my tractor Kenny.
Mike needs one. Big Country said, I need an M1 Garand.
You deserve
And they're in very
one.
good condition.
Oh my goodness.
And they're between $1,100 and $1,300. Maybe I need two. I feel like it's a good investment. I feel like it's a better investment than.
Jen says that Mike needs it, so Will doesn't.
Oh, hey, Jen, do not tell Will.
Yeah,
about
don't tell
this.
Will. He'll buy them all.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a good deal.
Yeah. Sounds affordable. Yeah, sure, Drew. Of course. All right, guys. On that note, stick around. We've got the rest of Family Night. We've got Full Blown Country. Then we've got MT Homestead. Then we've got Brian at Vineyard Farmhouse. So stick around. Show them some love.
Everyone needs
As
them
Tim
one.
would say, spread the clap. And we will see you guys all next week. Don't forget, Tuesday we will be on at 7 o'clock. And next week, Tim will be sitting here
Hell yes on the M1.
in this spot. So we will see you guys all next Tuesday. Bye.
See you guys later.
He's over here trying to get a gun.
I'm always trying to get a gun.
Oh my, good grief.